Welcome to day 2 of the challenge, and today's practice is a simple grounding body scan. So this is a really nice way to get in tune with our bodies and to start listening to that feedback. So to do this, you just need a quiet space, and you can either do this in an upright seated position, in a kneeling position, or you can lay back, constructive rest pose, or Shavasana. Just whatever feels comfortable for you today. And once you're comfortable, just gently close your eyes. Taking a few deep breaths just in your natural breath rhythm. And we're ready to begin our body scan. We're going to focus our attention on the head first of all. Starting with our forehead, is there any tension there? Any frowning at the brow? That you could just relax, release that tension and allow your forehead to be soft. Moving down to the eyes, are they gently closed or are they squinted, or any tension in your eyelids? And just try to release that. And moving down to our lips and our jaw, is your jaw clenched? Are you able to add some softness to your jaw and just allow it to relax? And coming into our neck and shoulders where we carry a lot of tension. How are they feeling today? Are your shoulders raised up towards your ears? Is there any discomfort or twinges on either side of your neck or shoulders where you've maybe been carrying that tension? And just slowly release your shoulders down from your ears. If you're lying down, just allow your shoulders to melt into the ground beneath you. And we're moving down to our chest. This is often where we can become aware of our breath rhythm. So on the inhale, we feel our chest rise. And on the exhale, it falls inward towards our spine. And just notice here, how is your breath today? Is it fast or slow? Deep or shallow? And has it changed since you started to bring awareness to it? And could you maybe take a couple of breaths, just counting for 4 on the inhale, holding for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Just do a couple rounds of this box breathing, 4 counts for each part of the breath. And now we're going to turn our attention to our tummy. You just place both your hands gently on your tummy as we move our awareness during each inhale and exhale. On the inhale, you'll notice your tummy pushing against your palms. And on the exhale, your tummy falls in, moving away from the palms towards the spine. Just a couple of deep breaths with this awareness around your tummy. breathing in and out through the nose. Now moving down into our hips and pelvic area, allowing them to be heavy in the ground beneath you. And noticing here if there's any tension, any discomfort, any differences between the two sides of the pelvis that you notice. And on your next exhale, just see if you can just visualize sending the breath down into the pelvic area, filling the space with warmth. And on every exhale, just allowing your pelvis to be really heavy and just melting into the ground below. Now, keeping that slow, steady breathing, we move our attention to our upper legs. And on the exhale, just allowing the leg to be heavy. And now the lower leg and the feet, just allowing them to just fall naturally if you're lying down. If you're sat up in a cross-legged position or in a kneeling position, just notice any sensations, any differences between the legs, but just really allowing any tension just to flow freely out from the legs and still allowing them just to be heavy, even if you're sitting. Now we're moving to our fingers and toes. Maybe give them a slight wiggle, just to raise your awareness to these extremities. And just pointing the toes and making just gentle fists with the fingers. On the inhale, squeezing in, and in the exhale, just relax them all, let them all go. And moving up from the fingers to the lower arm and upper arm. Just bringing the shoulders down, allowing the arms to be heavy, to rest at your side. Allowing your palms to face upward, fingertips are apart. And coming up from the upper arms, back towards the chest, noticing that breath rise and fall in the chest area. And now placing one hand on your chest and one hand on your tummy. And we're just going to do 4 deep breaths and really noticing the rise and fall and the movement of breath between these 2 areas. So we're just going to stay in silence while you do 4 deep breaths in your own natural rhythm. Once you finish your 4 breaths, just gently bringing your awareness back into the room as we prepare to come out of this practice. Carrying on with your deep breathing. Wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe roll your shoulders a little bit, just to wake your body up from this relaxation. And when you're ready, you can slowly blink open your eyes. If you're in a lying position, just gradually roll onto one side and come up to seated. And this concludes our grounding body scan for today. Thank you for doing this practice with me. I hope that it encouraged you to listen to that feedback from your body and that you found it relaxing and it released some tension that we often hold physically when we're feeling emotionally tense or stressed. We tend to hold it in our body. So these are really good ways to tune into that and to allow full relaxation and release any stress and tension. Thank you for your time today. I hope you enjoyed it and you take that calmness with you through the rest of your day. Namaste.